Hello, good people. Thank you so much for tuning on BORTOPRA Television, the number one platform where refugee matters are raised and discussed, where we showcase, we share for the purpose of shaping the minds of people toward the change of the positive narrative that they have towards refugees. Today, we have a very special guest. It's for the first time, and he's a guest from Kenya. He's outside from Kenya, so it's a very great honor to have him on BORTOPRA Television. Welcome, my brother.
Thank you.
Are you good?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm doing well.
Okay,
Good.
how is Kenya taking you?
I think by far, I think it's been an incredible
Yes.
environment. I like the weather, especially. It's cold.
Yeah.
Compared to where I'm coming from, it's really hot. So for the weather, I think it's good here, and also the hospitality.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for allowing us your time. I know the time's very tight,
Yeah.
and but you allowed us the few minutes so that we can have a conversation. I know before we dip into the conversation, I would like to introduce to our viewers so that they may know who are we talking. I have said you are from outside Kenya. Which country is that? Okay, then we continue.
Okay, so my name is Julius. I'm a freelance photographer based in Ghana, but of nationality Togolese.
Okay, you are from Ghana.
Yeah.
Ghana, is it doing well?
Yeah, Ghana is doing well,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
just that, like most of the popular country in Africa, the
Yeah.
economy stability
Yeah.
isn't quite good. But we are still managing.
So means you are Ghanaian by nationality.
No, I'm a Togolese by nationality,
Yeah.
but based in Ghana.
Okay, so you are in Ghana as a refugee, or how?
Yeah,
Can I tell
Yeah,
us?
so I'm in Ghana by refugee status. So I'm not a Ghanaian,
Okay,
but I'm a refugee who
live in Ghana.
living in Ghana. Let me
Okay.
put it that way.
We met here yesterday here in Nairobi, Kenya, for the 24 Refugee Youth Summit. How was it, first of all?
It was good.
Mm.
Yeah, because this is my first time attending a conference,
Yeah.
especially youth, which is created just towards the refugees. So, and specifically in the arts sector, which is really, really great because I'm a photographer and I'm meeting people in the art space, sharing our ideas on how we can chip in this art industry in Africa. And I think it's really great. The conference, everything is good.
So, do you think we need more space like what we had yesterday, or the mood is good?
No, I think we need more because I think there are great minds out there which haven't yet enjoyed what I've enjoyed in the conference.
Yeah.
And I think if more doors open or more people come in, there'll be much more great knowledge and information from other people also, which we can also collaborate with them and also work with them to also promote maybe our things we are doing in their country and also theirs in our country.
Coming a little bit back, when did you start photography, and how is the work taking you from your side as an individual? Is it you do it as a job, or you do it as a amateur? Just after you finish job, you can take some photos.
Okay, so I started photography back in 2018 when I was doing my nursing education. So I'm a nurse by education, by the way. Yeah, I studied nursing in terms of training nursing, BS in nursing. So I was doing my nursing, but I had to do some job to, as a person schooling to take care of myself. So I'm like, one of my neighbors is doing photography. I'm been helping out. I'm like, oh, let me just also help in terms of me taking some gadgets to the school, take some pictures, and also get some money from it. So that's how I started photography. And after I was like, no, event, birthday, it's paying, but this is not my field. I want to tell the story. So I moved into documentary photography after I left school. That's like 2020. And I had the opportunity to work with other NGOs like UNFPA, Society for AIDS in Africa, even UNHCR. So I think I'm doing well in terms of photography. Yeah.
So like the photography you're doing is all, your focus is telling story using the photos.
Yes, telling story using the image, because in our world right now, images travels more. When people see it, it stick to their mind, and they are able to tell what is happening in that particular environment.
So then it means you have another job to sustain you, your basics.
So currently, I don't have a job. I've resigned from my work.
Yes.
Yeah. So currently, I don't have a job. So I want to concentrate on photography in terms of documentary, because I have a personal project that I want to take on. So it will require time, and if I'm working for someone, me asking permission every time, I don't think if you are the boss, you want me to go.
Yeah.
So I want to have time and tell that story. So I have to take that decision. Yeah.
So people may be hard, like you are doing photography to tell story, but does it bring you something? Does you make some income out of it?
Yeah, I think I've made income, but not like how my 9 to 5 work does. And I believe it's just about time and perseverance. Because if you know what you want, I think you can get it. So right now I'm taking fully photography, and yeah, so I need to bust out myself and enter the environment to gain more access and credibility, so that other NGOs can contract me to do their projects using photographs. So right now I'm praying that my work becomes good and people get to call me.
For the people maybe who are watching us who don't have any image of the refugees in Ghana, mostly to be specific, the young people side, what can you tell them about the young people in Ghana who are refugees? What is their life? What is their hassles? In general.
In general, okay. I think the country Ghana is more tolerance in terms of refugee. So you can be in a camp, or you can integrate into the city. Depends on your needs. So, and also they also help. So in terms of providing scholarship to students, I was part of a DAFE scholarship, and I've also enjoyed that in terms of school. I will tell them Ghana is a peaceful country, tolerance, and they also advocate for peace. So they let in refugees to come and stay and also achieve their goal, because they can come and stay just like that. Everybody has a goal. Just like we refugees, we also have a goal. So they also make sure they also try their best for us to also achieve our goal.
Yeah. So do you mean that means young people in Ghana from the refugee community can do businesses, can do their stuff as much as they want?
Yes, so they can do anything they want, anything that is not against the rules of the country.
The laws of the country.
In terms of business, selling food, selling cars, anything. They can enter into anything, because once you have your ID card, you are good to go.
Okay.
And getting the ID card is not really a problem, because of if you have the evidence and everything, and they process it, you get it. So in terms of doing any business, you are not limited. You can do anything.
Much appreciation to Ghana on that side, because refugees in most countries are not given chance and opportunity to maximize the potential they have.
Yes.
And also some people consider refugees are like people who are supposed to be in camps and whatever. But this have to change, man. What would you like to tell people who have this mindset?
Yeah. So I've heard a story from colleagues that even in order to even go out of the camp, you need some access. You need to be given access. I'm like,
a lot of stuff.
Yeah, bureaucracy. I'm like, you are a refugee doesn't mean you have to be limited. Once you have your ID, you can go anywhere you want, because you have been identified as a refugee. So I don't know why they are being restricted on what grounds, because I don't know. But I just want to tell them that they shouldn't lose hope. They should keep fighting for their rights in how the law say it, not like in a violent way, but according to the rules. And they should try their much to bring out their goals, even though they're in a restricted area. They should try and find a way, collaborate with other organizations or other individual in other country, maybe they can pay a visit to our camp or anything like that, or to our country. Maybe they will get a little bit of exposure that will also help them, their mindset, to try to fight peacefully in their country to gain access to everything. Equality matters because the SDG goals bring about equality. So I think it's part of our work to get into that space. Yeah.
So, dear viewers, just to remind you, my name is Eric Museveni Rugambwa. I'm the host, and this is BORTOPRA Television, where refugee matters are raised and discussed. We have a guest from Ghana. He's just giving us about how is the refugee status in Ghana, mostly to the young people, and also the work he's doing on photography or art in general to tell the stories. My brother, I would like also to ask you one question before we are maybe going to an end. I don't want to take you much because I know you are you have a flight in just in a few minutes. Yeah. I want to hold you here, but I would like to ask, in Ghana, does meaning participation of refugees into different programs that are designed for them, or the implementation, do they, according to your point of view, do they participate? Yeah. Or there something that can be done from your country side of view?
Okay. So there is one DAFI scholarship, which is given to refugees because sometimes they don't have that kind of money to pay for their own school. So there's that side. Okay, UNHCR also has created Blue Oasis. It's a platform that you can access in order to get any information. And also within that Blue Oasis, there is talent pool that from a country you can register, and if they look at your CV, you are good, then you'll be offered a job. So that's also another platform. And I think we also have Christian Council, who also work with refugees to also chip in some jobs to them, because sometimes it's also kind of hard for them to gain direct access to some jobs because it requires some national service to be done, by which they are not from Ghana, so that one needs to be direct from them. They don't need to pass through any channel, so they just communicate with Christian Council direct. So I think these are the three platforms that I use, but I think there are many ones that I don't remember, but these are the three ones I think I've passed through. Yeah.
So maybe to one message to the younger refugees who will be watching this video. What is your message, and also what a message would you like to give to host country that hosts refugees? But before you go to that, I would like to ask where refugee lives in Ghana. How many camps do you have? And also, I've heard it's there are people living in the camp and others in the urban settlement. Yeah. So how many camps, and if possible?
We have three. We have Fetenta, we have Ampain, and we have the third one is not coming. So yeah,
there are three.
Yeah, three.
You forgot the third one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, it's not coming. Yeah. But when it comes, I'll
so
say
you have three. In Ghana, there are three camps for refugees, and also others live in an urban.
Yes. I think most, not most, but maybe close to half is living in the urban. You have integrated, doing personal job, and also helping those in the camp to also integrate. Yes.
Yeah. So what a message? The second question was, what a message would you like to give to the younger refugees who have a dream to pursue? What a message can you give? And also, what message you do give to the people who are not refugees? Maybe the host and other people who sees refugees maybe have a negative perception.
Okay. So I will say to young people like me who are refugees to not lose hope, to take their skills very to take it very important, because my skill brought me here. We don't know where your skills will take you. So take your skills, very important. In case you don't have one, try to find the one that you think is best, which you love to do, and also keep fighting. Keep fighting, because you have a dream. You have a dream like me. And if you don't achieve your dream, I don't think you'll be happy with that. So keep fighting for yourself. For the host country, I think it's time for you to tolerate refugees, to give them access like everyone in the country, because equality. They also have a dream. They are not from here, but they are also humans like we all. And I believe with this host country giving them opportunities to access any services or any industry in the country would be a great way to also help the refugees, because when refugees also work, they're also paying their tax, which means they're also boosting the economy, because they can work by not paying tax. So all those money and all those things are also contributing to the economy of the country. So it's best for them to also chip in or tap into the industry in the country.
Thank you so much, my brother. As I said, I won't take you much time because you are traveling in a few minutes. I would like to give you time so that you can prepare. But thank you so much for your time. It's a short, very short because of time, but I hope we will meet for where we will have a big discussion. And also, I came a bit late yesterday when you were in the panel team. I would love to capture your, but at least I have remained with what you are doing as a photographer to tell refugee stories. And you do only refugee stories, that's what you tell? Or any story from anybody?
Yeah, any story from anybody. Stories that need to be heard. Stories that need to be addressed in the country, in my surroundings. Those are the stories I want to tell, because things need to be changed. And if people don't see it, then meaning they can't. But when they see it, they're like, okay, they have a problem, then there'll be a solution to it.
As you have said, I agree with you 100%. Refugees, we are all Africans. We are brothers and sisters. There's no need to be discriminated because you come from this country, you come from there. So you denied some rights and opportunities because of the status. And also, I mostly do tell people that refugee is a status.
Yes,
it's not a profile.
No.
You know, on WhatsApp, there is a profile and a status. The status changed in a few moments.
Yeah.
So then a profile, unless you change it. So to be a refugee, it's a status. It's a status a person has for now, but it changed at any time.
Yes.
And also, I do tell people who host refugees who maybe don't treat refugees like as human beings, as fellow Africans. I do tell them, no one chooses to be a refugee, and anybody can be a refugee at any time. So treat people the same way you want to be treated when you find yourself in a refugee crisis. But we don't want to wish someone to be a refugee. However, so dear BORTOPRA viewers, thank you so much for tuning, and thank you so much for watching this video. It was a short interview, but very informative, very good one. If you have something to say, go in the comment section, share your comment about this conversation. And also, this is the platform where refugees can have space to talk, to explain, to discuss. There are a lot of problems, there are a lot of potential that laid among refugees, but no one has viewed them. That's why we came up with this platform to help showcasing, share the information. Refugee people, people in the refugee communities, they need information.
Yes.
So we are trying the best to make sure, and we believe that this platform will grow to the bigger scale where it can reach even millions of people. Why not? Thank you so much, my brother, for your time. Let's meet next time, God willing.
Thank you very much.